We are seeing the 60 days have gone by, and right now, the Abbas Araghchi, the foreign minister for Iran, has made multiple travels to Islamabad, to Oman as well, and latest being in St. Petersburg, where he met with Russian officials as well as President Vladimir Putin. The friendship between the two nations is one to be noted. Russia has not provided direct munitions to Iran in this war. However, purchase of some drones may be on the cards, as well as intelligence support. I want to get to understand from you the effects of this war is lingering towards all economies. News that is coming out from the Wall Street Journal suggests that on Sunday, a group of budget airlines, including Frontier and Avelo, is seeking $2.5 billion from the federal assistance through stock warrants that could convert into equity stakes in the airlines. That's an issue that's coming out of Washington itself. I want to get an overview from how you see this war spanning out.
Thank you, Bertha, and warm greetings to my dear viewers. As you have rightly said, that this more than 2 months, 60 days has gone with this war going on. And at the end of these 2 months, we can see the very smart move of Iranian foreign minister and his team. You see, if you see logic sequentially, there was invitation from Pakistan to join the peace talk.
In a second round, most likely.
Round, and Donald Trump already announced the name of the delegation to be led by whom and how it's going to happen. And top of it, he was threatening that if Iran doesn't come with a proper solution, he will do this, that, as usually threat has been given. But Iran did not give any importance to that. Rather, diplomatically, they have moved around, and once the peace talk was no more in hope, they have gone to Pakistan and given a very smart proposal that keep the nuclear issue aside, talk about the Hormuz Strait first, and then get us the things normal and ensure that the Middle East in peace. And then we can talk about the nuclear and other things. It is a very smart move, I should say. And another thing which was beyond the beyond the imagination or in the calculation of the USA think tank, that Iran will move so fast towards Russia and China. Very recently, as you have mentioned, he is in Kremlin, and the foreign minister and Putin himself said that he appreciates the courage of Iranian people, the way they have fought back for their sovereignty. Clearly, he said for their sovereignty, which is very attractive word, I should say. And at the same time, he said Russia will do whatever needed for the peace and prosperity of not only Iran, but for the Middle East as a whole. So that is another point where we can see that why the Russia is not directly getting involved with the war, because it has a bigger chunk of plan that what it is expecting from the Middle East. And the war, you see, this Iran, USA and the Israel war, it has diverted the attention of Russian war against Ukraine.
Correct.
So Russia is in other way benefited by this. International pressure, European Union's pressure, or even the American comments on the war against Ukraine is no more now highlighted. It is, we are all are busy with the war against Israel by the Iranian people. So Russia is otherwise benefited. And the long-term plan has, China also has a long-term plan. Mainly China, you all know that it depends for the fuel, for the energy from Iran and the Venezuela. Venezuela has been taken over by the America. So the other option was Iran. Now it is under war. And Hormuz Channel is the main gateway to get the tankers out of Iranian water territory. So now China is also in problem. So in no way we can say that China is not playing any active role. Definitely it is doing something which is benefiting the China, and Donald Trump just yesterday by himself was frustrated to say that America is getting involved wherever there is a dispute in this world, and expect the same from China, but it is not getting that. He did not say anything negative against China as far as Iranian war is concerned. Previously, there was a request that China is helping Iran by giving intelligence information, sharing data and real-time location of the bases, the warships and other aircraft carriers, everything. This accurate information is being provided by both Russia and China through very strong satellite support. That was a request from USA side that not to continue that, but there was no importance to this request because we have seen accurately Iran is targeting the military bases of USA and Israel. Though because of the media censorship, we are not getting accurate information regarding both Israel and the American front. But there is no denying fact. There is something, that's why Donald Trump is giving threat, but again going back. So it is not a result of his supremacy, rather it is a very calculated risk. And both in Israel and America, people are against both these presidents.
Right.
Yesterday there was a huge campaign against the Netanyahu, and his main opponents, two political parties, one is from the right wing and another is the Liberal Party. Both has joined together, joined hands against the Netanyahu, and their only one demand is endless war is not a strategy, which is very, very important headline, I should say. So they have started back in 2023, 7th October 2023, when Hamas launched the operation Al-Aqsa Blood. I can remember the name. Name of the operation was Al-Aqsa Blood, where more than 800 people died, and there was hostage of more than 250.
And it happened in the background of a concert that was going on very nearby the border as well.
Yeah. So that was a total intelligence and military failure of Netanyahu. He has expended extensively for its defense and intelligence preparation. But what is the result? If Hamas could make an attack like that, that means that that was wastage of money. He could not ensure the safety and security of his own people. Now, there was a protest on 7th October 2025 when the intelligence report came up and the intelligence and military chief had to resign, taking the responsibility that it was their failure. And now, before 7th October 2026, and most importantly, before the election in November 2026 in Israel, there was a huge move, and joining both these two parties, right wing and the Liberal Party together, definitely is going to do something. And we all know Netanyahu is otherwise under prosecution, already verdict given regarding his so-called corruption. So there is no way out. He has to either wage the war and for the give a slogan that you keep me for the safety of the Israeli people, otherwise he has to go to the jail.